Good morning. Another wet evening. Thankfully not too wet because we got here right as the rain started. But getting an earlier start this morning. There is rain in the forecast again. This time it's calling for rain earlier in the day. So we might be actually just hiking in it today. I don't think we're going to have a choice. We are about, let's see, do some math in my head, 44 to 45 miles from Lake City. So we're actually making good time. So 6 days of food was definitely an overcarry. I probably could have done it in 5 days of food for sure, and had a little food left over. So I'm definitely gonna have some food left over. But I got it planned out for if we can get it. If we can't, then we'll just kind of weather permitting. 18 today, 16 tomorrow, and then 10 into Lake City is what I got planned right now. But plans are, forever changing. It just depends upon the weather, the situation, the terrain, all those type of things. I kind of set out some pre-planned like routes, and then I just change as needed. All right, we're gonna go ahead and see how many miles we can get before we get poured on today. I need about 15 minutes of sun at some point because my tent is soaked and I need to hang it up and dry it out. So I'm hoping that we get a good 10-15 minutes of sun somewhere. About 7 miles into the day now. I am still looking for two things: sunshine or wind, which neither one have happened all morning. I just need a good patch of sun for about 15 minutes. I just want to get my tent dried out. It's the only thing that I have is wet. So I want to spread it out, get that sun to dry it out. But we've had no luck so far. It's been this big, open, like massive prairie-like walk all morning. And you think in this big of an open of an area we'd get some wind. I can dry it off with some wind. I can dry it off with some sun. I can dry it off with some sun and wind. But I can't dry it off without either. Alright, we got the brief hint of a sun for just a minute. So I'm going to stop and see if I can get this stuff dried out before I repack it up. I went ahead and separated the tent fly from the inner so that they would dry quicker. We'll see if it works. Tent drying party was a success. No better feeling as a hiker to know that I have a dry shelter to climb into at the end of the day, no matter what happens. Even if I have to hike into that. That's some pretty ominous clouds. But thankfully, they've been surrounding us and not over us. Maybe the day will stay like that. Yesterday did, up until the end. Finally left the prairie, entered into this little aspen tree grove. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. The smell, guys. Oh my goodness. You need to have smell-o-vision. You need to be able to scratch and sniff on your screen and just smell this. It's absolutely amazing. So fresh and so beautiful. Alright, made it to the 10-mile mark. Let me go back there scratching his back again. This is where we're going to stop and take our lunch. And then we got, I got 8 more miles planned. We'll see how the day goes. It's 10 miles and it's just now 12 o'clock, so we're cruising. We're doing really, really well. Got hit by a little rain back there. Put my rain gear on. Guaranteed way for rain to stop. Put your rain gear on. Rain will stop almost every single time. I swear, we stopped. I put Leo's rain gear on. I put my rain gear on. And then literally we start walking and the rain stops pretty much altogether. So we went ahead and walked with it until we got here. And now I got it off. I got it drying over there. And we're going to take our lunch. Alright, we have donned all the gear. It is coming. I don't think there's no two ways around it today. We're just going to walk in the rain. But everything in the pack is dry, and the tent is dry. So we're good to go. There's less of a chance of rain tomorrow. So hopefully we get a nice dry day. Right now the forecast looks like sunny morning. Possible afternoon thunderstorms, but like 30% chance right now, so hopefully it clears up a little bit more. But we're gonna go ahead and just keep getting in the miles today. Ain't no need to, if it's just drizzling like this, if it opens up and dumps, then we might have to stop, but we'll see. That is looking pretty ominous. Oh, don't know if I want to walk in that or not. I haven't seen any lightning yet, but it's pretty heavy looking. that cloud. I don't know which direction it's moving. Thankfully that was short-lived. Got clear skies ahead, hopefully for the rest of the day. That'd be nice. I do have a new situation happening though. Let me show you. Look at what's happening to my shoes. The grip on them is so good that it's literally creating like a mud bottom on the bottom of my shoe. Yeah, that'll make your feet real heavy. I have to stop and clear those every now and then. And finally got our moose. Yes, he's right across the river there on the other side. So nowhere even near him, and still got a good little shot of him there. All right, that makes me happy. So does that blue sky. All right, we're gonna keep heading that way. Alright, looks like we got our first like real water crossing. That's the trail on the other side. There's not really a dry way of getting across. I'm going to go ahead and filter some water, and I'm just going to send it. I think I'm just going to walk right in my shoes. I want to see how these shoes perform after getting wet anyway. Look at that perfectly constructed beaver dam. Man, those beavers are architects, man. That thing is beautiful. That's the second one I've seen like that today. Yeah, guess what? 2 miles to go, and we got caught in the rain again. It looks like it's gonna rain for the rest of the day. I was gonna say at least it's not hailing, but it is. It just started hailing now, so you're hearing it bounce off my umbrella. So we got a combination of hail and rain. Oh yeah. 2 miles to camp. 2 miles left. It's alright, we're gonna make it. Why y'all eyeballing me? Y'all want some? Come get some. They don't want none. They can sense that I just had that ribeye the other day. Finally got a reprieve from the rain. About a half mile from camp. We got some blue skies up ahead, so hopefully we get to set up camp before anything comes back in again. What a day, what a day. I think we're finished with 18 miles today, a little over 18 miles. And it's just at 4 o'clock, so pretty good day mileage wise. Got to see a moose today. That was pretty cool. Pretty beautiful valley. I just can't wait to get away from all these cows and cow poop everywhere. I thought we were done with it, and yet here we walked right back into it again. All right, see you at camp. Well, this is where I wanted to camp, but there's a bunch of cow poop everywhere. I think we're going to move on a little bit further. See if we can't find a better site. Alright, just ran into a couple of locals and asked where some good camping is. He said there's a spot about a mile up and another spot a little bit further than that. So we're gonna push on. It's gonna put us through the cow gate, which will be good. That way there won't be cow crap everywhere. But I think it's gonna put us closer to 20 miles for the day. We'll figure it out when we get there. Wow, this is so much more beautiful away from the cow fields. I hope we can find a good camp spot where he described. Should be coming up here in less than half a mile. This goes up in that way. I see some trails over there, but I think the Colorado Trail keeps going this direction. From what somebody's describing is there's a camp spot that's got great coverage for the trees, even in 3 hours of rain. So I'm looking for that spot. Well, we found the tree. I'm just trying to determine like where's the best place for a tent. I'm thinking I might be able to get it right there. And then we'll have this view for the rest of the evening. I'm not going to complain about that one bit. Nice stream right down there if we needed more water, but we got plenty. What a day. Change of venues. Tree was over there. You can see my yellow jacket, my orange jacket still back there. But I don't care about being out in the open, especially with this view. I'd rather be out in the open. So, all right, we're gonna get set up right here. I got camp set up. Let me show you guys around this beautiful campsite and this perfect camp setup that we got going on here. First, we got our sock drying station right over here on this rock, at least until it starts raining again. It'll do. This is the front porch where you see I'm going to be making my dinner. I got all my water, my food bag, and everything set up. And this is the front porch area that Leo is currently enjoying. That also will transfer into the inside of the tent, where he'll also be laying on the other side of me. Over here, I have my hiking poles, which I always poke into the ground so that squirrels do not chew on the handles where the salt is. And of course, we have the beautiful view of the creek and the valley. I got a view this direction, I got a view that direction. But let me show you the inside of the tent. This is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean I get to sleep really well on my 4.6 inch Thermarest Neo Loft. And yes, that is my 20-degree quilt right there that's keeping me nice and warm. Over in this corner, we have the electronics and the clothing section. So the clothing is right there, which I'll be getting into very soon. And this is the electronics section. And then right here is the extra storage areas for all of the extra things. And then that's where I stuff all my stuff sacks. So that is your tour of the crib. And it's a beautiful campsite. It's been a beautiful day. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut the camera off, make my dinner, and just enjoy this for the next couple of hours. It's been a fantastic day. We'll do it again tomorrow. See you then.